YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what could potentially be one of the best center backs in FC25. It's none other than Fernando Hierro. Hierro is a 90 rated card. He has the mostly lengthy acceleration type, right footer with 2-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Now, we don't see any versatility with the card as he can only play the center back position. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded from a defensive point of view. Now, as you guys know, with the Thunderstruck promo, these cards do have the potential of getting a few upgrades, and Hierro did already get the full upgrade. He got a +1 to his overall rating, and then he did also get a player role plus, and then also 2 playstyles. And with the upgrades, man, he does seem to be like one of the most popular center backs in the game at the moment, so it is going to be really interesting to test out just how good he is. Now, he does have 81 pace overall with 81 acceleration and 81 sprint speed. Not too bad for a center back, but I would still recommend a chem style to get the most out of his pace. With the way that the card is set up, a lot of people would lean more towards giving him the shadow chem style, maybe even the anchor to improve the strength and aggression a little bit more. Now, the 69 shooting, a decent stat for the card, obviously isn't going to be a huge part to his game, but if you do find yourself in a more advanced position, he does have 84 shot power and 79 long shots. He does also have the dead ball playstyle, so in today's video, if we end up getting a free kick maybe close in and around the box, we are going to have to test that out as well. Now, if you do plan on running him as a ball playing center back in your starting 11, the 76 passing is going to be a huge part to his game. And the one thing that I absolutely love with Hierro is the fact that he does have a lot of really effective playstyles. He does have the long ball pass playstyle. So from a deeper position with his 81 short pass, 88 long pass, and 66 curve, you can maybe even create a few chances with him. Now, I know that a lot of people just really care about the long ball pass playstyle when it comes to their midfielders, but even for a center back, it can be really effective, especially with how good those cross diagonals are. Now, when it comes to a center back's dribbling, the two most important stats are his reactions and composure. And for the most part, he does have some pretty decent reactions and composure. 86 reactions and 89 composure for the card. He should be a very quick and a very responsive center back in game. The 94 defending is obviously where the card's going to go ahead and excel the most, and with the shadow chem style, we are going to be very close to maxing out the majority of his defensive stats. With him having almost every defensive playstyle, 99 interceptions, 99 heading accuracy, 99 defensive awareness, and 99 stay and tackle. I mean, he should be one of the most consistent defenders in FC25, man. Very consistent in the tackle, very good at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward, especially when you go ahead and pair that with his physicality, man. The 88 physical going to be a huge part to his game as well. 94 jumping for the card. He is also 6'2", so the aerial presence is most definitely there. I love the fact that he does have really good stamina as well, should be able to last the full 90 minutes, and then also 91 strength and 85 aggression. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 9 different playstyles. The Bruiser playstyle plus, which is actually really underrated this year in FC25. And then he does also have the dead ball, power header, long ball pass, block, intercept, anticipate, slide tackle, and aerial. So as you guys can see, man, when it comes to playstyles, he does have every playstyle that's really important for a center back. And when it comes to player roles, there is also a lot of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. Now, he does have 2 player role pluses. You can use him as a defender, and then you can also use him as a stopper, and then also a player role plus as that ball playing defender. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Hierro card. We're going to be playing him at the center back position as that defender in the 4-3-3 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new fully upgraded Thunderstruck Hierro card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test them out. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, it's not going to be too important for a center back, but for the most part, he does have some pretty decent agility and balance, and if we go ahead and do a little bit of left stick dribbling, I mean, for a center back, boys, it's not too bad. The most important stat when it comes to his dribbling is obviously how responsive he is as a center back, and so far, he does seem to be pretty decent. Now, very early on in the game, man, we got to go ahead and use the long ball pass playstyle. If you guys don't know, man, those cross diagonals are a very easy way to break that defensive line. And right now, we're in a very good position as well, man. Luis Diaz will take that, man. If you are struggling to break down your opponent, go ahead and use that. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and use him as that defender in the 4-3-3 formation. We are going to try to do as much manual defending with the card as possible. That's a nice block right there. Fernando Hierro. We need a little bit of composure right here just because this guy is pressing quite a bit. And yeah, man, I mean, if you do want to play out of the press, I feel like the technical side to his game is really good for that. Now, for you guys that don't know, this is actually a really good goal kick tactic to go ahead and incorporate in game. You basically just want to go ahead and call your team short. You signal your fullback to make a run, and then with your other center back, you go for a cross diagonal. And we should be able to keep this in as well. Nuno Tavares, nice man. A very easy way to break that press. Now, we do have a corner in the 20th minute. And as you guys know, he is 6'2" with the aerial playstyle. So he should be very good aerially. We're just going to maybe try to whip it into the near post. Hierro. I mean, it's a really good cross. I just put a little bit too much power behind it. That's my bad. Hierro, a little bit on the back foot right here. He is going to use the LB pace boost with Mbappe. That's not great, man. I feel like we should have gotten the block right there. That's a little bit unlucky. Now, as you guys know, I do like to step with my center backs. It's actually a really bad habit to have. But sometimes with Hierro, you can most definitely do it. Again, man, look at that. A little bit of composure right there with his dribbling. And now we can also spring into a counter attack. Hierro, a little bit of composure. Go for that cross diagonal again. It is a little bit central, but that's the run that we made with Nuno Tavares. Again, it's worked out for us, so we'll definitely take it. Might try to play that through the middle. Hierro, we need really good recovery speed right here. Does get back into position, man. Nice interception right there. And so far, boys, the Shadow Chem style has been working really well with the card. The extra pace does go a long way. Good pass through the middle. Luis Diaz into Nunez. Go for the shot. Good football, man. Good football. Boys, I kid you not, man. First game on and it's 4-4. Hierro, a very good tackle right there. The anticipate play style, I mean, it's just such a good addition for him. Again, through the middle, Hierro, sticking his position really well, and another decent interception. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. Now, as of recording the video, he is currently going on the market for like 350,000 coins, which maybe is a little bit expensive, especially for Hierro. But with the upgrades and then him also getting the new player role plus, man, I think that he makes an incredible center back in game. With the bruiser playstyle plus and him also having the anticipate and the intercept, man, he just makes a really, really solid defender. But yeah, man, let's see if we can get off to a good start in game number 2. Now, the long ball pass has been working really well, so we're going to go ahead and incorporate that again. And yeah, man, it's just very accurate, a very easy way to get high up the pitch and very difficult to defend against. The power shot should have been a little bit better though. Hierro again, just going to use that left stick dribbling, and I also want to test out his pace with the ball at his feet. I mean, with the Shadow Chem style, boys, has been pretty quick, just ran in a straight line right there. Now, this guy does have a lot of firepower up top. He is player locking quite a bit. Again, Hierro, just a little bit of manual defending. Doesn't have the jockey playstyle, but still has been very responsive. That's a really good interception right there. Now, his main target right now has kind of like just been Vinny Jr. He's going to play that through again. Hierro, great recovery speed, man. The Shadow Chem style working really well with the card. All right, boys, come on. Let's see if we can maybe try to get that goal back. We do have a corner in the 21st minute. We're not going to apply too much power and just try to go near post. Hierro should be able to win the header. It's a decent header. Just didn't really get it on target. Hierro, we are a little bit short right here. I'm going to try to maybe step a little bit with Tavares just to see if he'll maybe go for a cross. Hierro again. He's going to try to run it down the line, man. Really good recovery speed again. Hierro up against Vinny Jr., man. Just apply that pressure. Really good sprint speed right there and very consistent in the tackles so far. I think in game number 1, we maybe missed a few tackles, but we were just trying to get used to him. Chiesa. That's good, man. That first time over the top through ball into a power shot is just so good to use. Now, this guy is trying to overload this right-hand side a little bit more. He does have Joe Gomez making that run. We're going to step with Hierro again. Great tackle, man. I didn't even press anything, man, right there. But the tracking has been incredible. He's got Vinny in support. He might just run in a straight line. Yep, we read that really well. Hierro. Now, we do have maybe time for one more attack. I might just try to go over the top. Not into Nuno Tavares, though, but it has worked out for us. There we go. Chiesa, man. Can we tie it up right before halftime? Chiesa all the way. Fake shot. Cut it back. Darwin Nunez. Power shot to the near post. Courtois with a good save, man. Unlucky. Hierro again, man. You can apply so much pressure when you have him in your team. That's a really good tackle. He's going to play that through the middle. Recovery speed, recovery speed. There it is, boys. I mean, so far has been just so responsive. And with the defensive awareness upgrade, man, I mean, he just sticks his position so well. Hierro, we need a little bit of cover right here. He is going to go for the cutback. Through the middle. Fernando Hierro, look at that, man. The little sprint boost right there just to get back into position and make the tackle. I mean, that's why he's so good. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Thunderstruck Fernando Hierro card in a few games of Division Rivals. And I will say a phenomenal center back in game. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the Shadow Chem style. So he does have 89 acceleration and 89 sprint speed. And I feel like that's something that the card very much needs. He doesn't have the quick step playstyle, so I think it's really important to get the most out of his pace. And for the most part, he was very quick in game, and with the ball at his feet, it wasn't too bad, and then the recovery speed was really nice as well. Now, if you do want to go ahead and incorporate him as that ball playing center back in your starting 11, the 76 passing is going to be a huge part to his game. And for the most part, with the long ball pass playstyle, man, his passing in game was extremely accurate. Those cross diagonals are a great thing to go ahead and use. With his 81 short pass and 88 long pass, his passing in game was very accurate and very consistent, and from a deeper position, you can also create a few chances with him. Now, as you guys know, when it comes to a center back's dribbling, the reactions and composure are the two most important stats. stats, and I actually saw a lot of people give the card the Marksman Chem style to improve the reactions a little bit more. But for the most part, man, I think that he's a very quick and a very responsive center back, even without the jockey playstyle. When you pair that with his 94 defending and the Shadow Chem style, man, we do max out the majority of his defensive stats, and with the Bruiser playstyle, plus it's very difficult to get around him. I love the fact that EA went ahead and gave him both the Anticipate and the Intercept playstyles. I mean, I think that that's the only thing that the card was really missing. Very consistent in the tackle, very good at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward, and from a defensive point of view, I think that he can do everything really well. And then last but not least, boys, and a huge part to his game, the 88 physical, a very strong player both on and off the ball with his 91 strength and 85 aggression. And I think that is safe to say, man, the Shadow Chem style most definitely the best option for the card to get the most out of his pace and then to also max out the majority of his defensive stats. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card a 9 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the center back position in the 4-3-3 formation. With him getting the full upgrade for the Thunderstruck promo, man, I think that he makes an incredible center back in game. The Anticipate and Intercept playstyles are just such good additions for him. Now, as you guys know, at the moment, a lot of people are running William Saliba and then also Virgil van Dijk at the center back position. And if I had to compare the two with Hierro, I do think that Hierro is like a nice middle ground. If I had to choose between Virgil van Dijk, who's currently going on the market for like 150,000 coins, and this Hierro card, I would probably still lean more towards Virgil van Dijk. And then if I had to choose between William Saliba and Fernando Hierro, I would probably lean more towards Hierro because of the upgrades and then also his 94 defending. But yeah, man, for 350,000 coins, you're getting an absolute beast in game, and not only is the defensive cover really solid with the card, but the technical side isn't half bad either. So if you are in need of a new defender in your starting 11, if you are in need of maybe like a ball playing center back, I think that he can fit both player roles really well. Although he isn't the most desirable of icon cards with the upgrades, man, I think that he makes an incredible center back in game. If you do have the coins, I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very soon. Peace.